with Sony's first 13.2 ch 8K AV receiver offering legendary ES quality, raise the bar for your home entertainment. With enhanced configurability, adaptable connection, and cutting-edge IP control for top control systems, these devices are made for integrators. When it comes to audio or visual performance and features that make installation easy, the SDR7000DS is the complete package. The top-tier SDR7000DS features 13 power channels with a range of configuration options. It weighs approximately 50 pounds and has a larger power supply than the Z5000, but it also increases the output to 140 watts per channel. A third set of height speakers or front-wide speakers can be used as the two additional channels. The middle height speaker option, which may be a superior alternative in many rooms, is lost if you prefer the idea of the dual center speaker. Although the large amps inside would likely prevent you from ever needing it, all of the amp channels have preamp outs as well, so you could add more power if necessary in the future. As you can arrange height, need a power zone 2 and surround backs to drive zone 3. It may also serve as the brain of a whole house audio system while still providing 9 channels for your home theater. With its 13 built-in channels, the SDR7000 is a true beast of a home theater receiver that can drive about any speaker you can throw at it and offer you a truly immersive experience. First off, we appreciate that each of these is rated according to the FTC power specification for both channels run at a low distortion number between 20 and 20,000 Hz. With the S1000DS beginning out with 7 power channels and the S7000DS reaching a staggering 13 power channels, Sony has made the transitions between each model extremely reasonable. They are all equipped with Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, built-in Chromecast, Spotify Connect, and Apple AirPlay 2. They are all compatible with Google Assistant, and they have all received the official Works with Sonos certification for easy connection with the Sonos Whole House music system. They can be configured using the front panel, the fantastic on-screen display, or web interface. They all support DTS-X and Dolby Atmos for surround sound. They all support adding Sony's wireless SARS 3S and SARS 5 wireless surround speakers, as well as SAS-W3 and SAS-W5 wireless subwoofers to assist individuals who might not want to run wires for some speakers. This is a cool option for apartments or living rooms where it is impossible to run wiring for surrounds. And you could use either of the wireless surround speaker options to at least get more immersive than you would without them. However, we feel that you would much prefer to add speakers that match your main brand of speakers. In a similar spirit, they all permit you to use the center channel speakers in a Sony TV that is compatible. Unless you don't have room for a proper center channel speaker, we would not really advise this. Additionally, each one of them has a phantom rear speaker mode that you may activate to mimic rear speakers. This is the bed layer system's rears rather than a representation of your major surrounds. The ability to modify if your fronts, centers, or both are in the ceiling is another cool feature Sony receivers have had for a while. In order to make it sound less like an in-ceiling speaker, DSP is used to bring the picture down. The center channel lift is a new characteristic that is shared by all of them. For this, both front heights must be switched on. But as we gave it some thought, it became clear that all those distance measurements made perfect sense. Although most people have to place their center speaker behind the TV or screen, our finest home theater systems feature the speaker placed behind an acoustically transparent screen so the voices sound like they are coming right out of the screen. When the center channel lift is activated, the center channel and front height speakers will work together to effectively raise the center channel image. With HDMI 2.1 and HDCP 2.3 and compatibility for HDR, Dolby Vision, HDR10, Hybrid Log Gamma, and a Max Enhanced, you can watch content in 8K and 4K at 120 Hz. The 4K 120 input support for ALM and VRR for the best in low-latency gaming will be adored by gamers. Home theater nerds will love the on-screen menu for configuring the inputs. With the ability to construct identical inputs utilizing the same video but distinct audio, it is a sizable grid that allows you to assign video and audio to any input. For those of you who enjoy watching sports but hear the local announcer, this is cool. Each one also has default surround modes and offset levels. Additionally, 2 configurations can be stored. Lip sync up to 300 milliseconds also be assigned to each input. Another really cool feature is the ability to turn the subwoofer on or off and, if desired, enhance it by 10 dB for each input. You will then arrive at the speaker settings, which are by far the best we have seen. You might be scratching your head at this point and wondering why you have to enter so many digits. You enter the separation between your speakers and your primary listening location on all home theater receivers. You next move to a different screen and enter the speaker's distance from the screen. You next navigate to a different setting where you enter how far each speaker is from the ground. You also enter the height of your room ceiling as well as the distance between your ears and the floor. Sony's Digital Cinema Auto Calibration Roman 9 and 360 Spatial Sound Mapping can function more precisely because of all this additional information. They should be able to better position the immersive items inside the surrounding field as a result, in principle. The visual graphics in the portion of the interface devoted to speaker patterns are another feature we adore. Menus can be perplexing when you have to choose the kind without a visual reference because there are so many speakers that can be utilized for surround sound and height. With these models, Sony makes it crystal evident whether you have a freestanding speaker positioned on the ceiling pointed at the listening area, an upward-firing speaker, or an in-ceiling speaker. You can configure any conceivable mixture of these from the menu. This is fantastic since it eliminates any uncertainty that might have been. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like it if you did. If you're new here, click the subscribe button. Wishing you all the best until the next video.